What's going on, everybody? Welcome into HBCU Huddle. I am CJ Hurt. Hope you guys are doing well today. Always joined by Mike Wallace. Mike, what's going on? I did it right this time. I threw the mic first, so the camera should go to Mike. There's Mike.
Okay.
How you doing, Mike? Follow him on Twitter at MyMikeCheck.
Hey, we all in Ronnie's world right now. So without any further ado, I'm just going to toss it right over to Ronnie, our famous, best, greatest co-host in HBCU Huddle history. Send it over to Ronni and let her take it from here.
Hey, y'all. Hey, how y'all doing? It is Women's History Month. I don't know why they don't have the confetti and the balloons to celebrate me, because I'm the only woman here other than Kyra, the director. But no, shout out to all the women. We work hard every day just to make a difference in the world. And it wouldn't be a world without us. So, you know, it's our world. But make sure y'all follow us on all the platforms at...
Hey, look at that camera, yo.
I'm looking at you.
You looking at the wrong camera.
I was throwing it to you.
Oh, you can't just throw.
Hey, wait, hold on, man.
She can't just throw me like she just can't throw me.
You do it. You do it to me.
It ain't been that long.
That's
We know
what I'm
what
saying.
we do.
I was expecting her to take it straight to the hoop, right? Like you know how it goes. It's CJ, then
I'm
me,
a
then
point
you.
guard, so I
then
gave you
back
the
to
assist.
CJ.
Bam, here we go. Throw it.
There you
Boom.
go.
But
CJ, get us organized,
when you
man.
throw it back to me, I don't know what the spiel is. I don't know where we go.
You gotta watch the show, CJ. You gotta watch the
show. Wherever you get your podcast, visual, audio, or otherwise. I don't know what's otherwise visual and audio, but wherever you go to get your podcast, that's where we are at.
All right, this is Ronnie. I hope that wasn't how you played ball on the court, though, right? You just all over the place.
We gonna see.
You just shaking
y'all
at the top
trying
of
to
the
start
key.
with me.
You
Y'all
know
trying to start with me.
Why are you pointing at me?
Because you know we about to go into what it looks like going into that dance.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I feel like you trying to.
No. I'm just saying. You got the ball out the top of the key. Me and C, I'm going to box out. CJ spotting up. We
Why
don't know
are you
what you're
boxing
gonna do
out?
Because
Why
you're
are you
supposed to
boxing out?
shoot. You're supposed to shoot it.
I'm the point guard. I'm giving you the assist. I'm here to give you. You making me look good.
We got a great show lined up for you guys. we will be talking to Shamikia Adkins during our HBCU Huddle Spotlight segment. We're going to spotlight Howard University. We'll also take a look at some of our favorite Michael Jackson songs. We'll tell you why during the segment we call the Pick Six. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees for 2026 got announced. We will discuss that. I will give you guys only three to put in from these nominees. We got all of that plus so much more fun lined up for you. Want to get started though? It's March. The Madness is here. I look forward to getting Ronnie's thoughts on her March Madness quest experience in undergrad.
What?
But Mike,
don't do that. Don't do that because football season over.
Mike.
Don't do that.
We are gonna. She of the people in this studio. Ronni is the closest to competing.
Thank you.
Got the closest to competing in the big dance.
I did.
In the women's NCAA
Right,
D1 tournament.
You're not counting my red shirt year at Grambling now.
No,
we're not
it
counting
don't
that one
count.
because
It
I wasn't eligible to play.
No,
all right.
I said closest to play.
Thank you.
Not closest to be on the
All
team.
right, I got you.
Yeah, so
Did you check in?
Nah, I didn't check it.
Well,
I
right,
didn't check.
so
I practiced.
It don't matter.
I got us do practices.
Major congratulations are in order for our friends up in Nashville.
Yeah.
Tennessee State men's basketball team won the OVC regular season crown. It's one of three regular season championships that TSU has won at the D1 level. They were an NAIA powerhouse back in the day when they made that jump. They hadn't had quite the same success. The last time they won at least a share of the regular season was in 1995. Mike, what were you doing in 95?
Oh, I was at Grambling in '95.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I was coming off that red shirt. I was off the team by then, but I was balling in Grambling.
I was ball boy at Austin Peay State University, another one of the OVC members. Ronni, what were you doing in 95?
I was in my dad's thoughts. I wasn't born. I was not born. Sorry.
That's a good one. I like that. Your dad's thoughts. Keep it peachy clean.
Mike Wallace went up to Nashville, caught up with Coach Nolan Smith, Coach of the Year, Nolan Smith, about the success of the program in his first season. Let's take a listen to that right now.
Welcome back to the HBCU Huddle. Michael Wallace joined by Tennessee State University head men's basketball coach Nolan Smith, championship coach, record-setting coach with the program this year at Tennessee State, school record 21 victories this season, OVC regular season champs, first time in 32 years, heading into the OVC tournament this weekend as the #1 seed. Coach, I know I just read the resume right there, but I know you guys still feel like you still have more work to do. What's the mindset like going into this weekend?
Just keep winning. We've already flushed, obviously, what we've done. As proud as we are of our guys and what they've been able to accomplish, now it's next play. And so just being able to turn the page quickly, understand and ask ourselves the question, what's next? And all these guys understand what the assignment is. So now we're just getting ready for whoever our next opponent's going to be on Friday night and be ready to go.
What have you guys, a staff coming in first time, taking over the job? Coach Penny Collins is with the Grizzlies now, so that's where we're based at as well. But what were some of the challenges coming in that you had to tackle, and how do you feel about what you've been able to overcome to get this program established so quickly in year one?
Yeah, I think just from day one, just constantly talking about winning. Some of the guys laughed. Sometimes early on, I just talked about winning all the time, winning. But again, getting them to be obsessed with winning and what does it mean? What does winning culture look like? What does it mean when you get between them lines? Do you take bad shots, okay shots, or do you pass up those shots for great shots? Are you selfless? Are you doing it for the betterment of the team? One of my favorite things to say is if we win, we all win. And you just saw that with all the awards that are coming out. A lot of the guys that wanted something big from this season, they got it, but you don't get any of that if you don't win. So again, just establishing that culture, and all these guys is 100% buying in. My staff has done an amazing job of just coaching these guys up behind the scenes, a lot of individual work and player development and getting them better.
What did you see in this job when you went after it? Obviously, coming off of a successful season at University of Memphis with Coach Penny Hardaway getting a conference championship there last year. This job came open. What did you see in terms of the potential here in Nashville with Tennessee State in this job?
Man, first and foremost, just understanding the history here, right? Knowing Rob Covington, right? Anthony Mason, the guys that have played before you here, and then looking in this arena. The Gentry Center is a big-time arena. I just saw something special in it, and obviously being in a great city like Nashville, it fit and checked every box that I was looking for in an HBCU that I wanted to coach at, wanted to be a part of, and wanted to do something special at. So it was everything to me that when I looked at it, I said, this is the one.
You talked about the HBCU culture. Obviously, you also come from a winning championship culture at Duke University as well, too. How do you sort of balance what you learned and some of the lessons you gained under that, historic program, and what do you try to impart that you've carried with you throughout your career as you impart on these guys here at Tennessee State?
Just excellence, right? And excellence, and what we'll call here is black excellence. And at the end of the day, you're at HBCU, so we're going to say that's what it is. And for these guys, I tell them at the game, y'all made history. Y'all are part of history, you're part of HBCU history, part of Tennessee State history for the rest of y'all lives. And, one thing at Duke, they talk about excellence on and off the court. So that's the same thing that I brought here, the standards that we live by off the court. I want all my guys to be great men. When they're done playing basketball, great fathers, great husbands, great sons, whatever it is, but it's excellence in all forms of the word, and that's what they've been able to embody this year.
All right, I wouldn't let you be able to get out of here without, I know people want to hear about the J. Cole experience. Your Carolina connection back there, obviously you were coming up as a player when he was coming up in the rap game. What was that like to get him here on this campus? He's been on a tour of HBCUs, and you see the genuine authenticity that he brings with everything that he does. Tell us a little bit about that relationship, how it was built, and what you guys got out of that experience here.
Yeah, Jay's my brother, and we've had a relationship for a very long time. He's more of a hooper to me. Like, as much as I love his music, he's a hooper. So for him, he has a relationship with all the North Carolina guys. Those are all his guys, from Dennis Smith Jr., the Martin twins. And so we always used to hoop back in Raleigh all the time. So when he got down here, I got a call, hey, Jay trying to come hoop. And he was thinking about going over to Vanderbilt and wherever. He's like, nah, I'm coming to your school. I'm coming to TSU. I'm like, yeah, come through. So for him just to bring that energy, to bring his humbleness to our campus, as soon as he goes on campus and meets with all of our students, and then he comes back and we hoop until about 9 p.m. at night. So, it's just a great experience for the school, and, me and my staff had a great time playing pickup.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot for everything, man. Good luck at the OVC tournament, and keep winning, man. We'll do this again for sure. For Nolan Smith, I'm Michael Wallace. Back to the studio.
What's going on, Mike? That was a great interview with Coach Nolan Smith, again, co-coach of the year in the OVC. After talking to him, and spending the day with him, we showed 5 minutes, but you were around him for longer than that. Why do you think he was successful year one in Nashville?
I think he set a standard. You know what I mean? He set a standard. He's young enough in his late 30s to relate to these players. He came out of Duke right around the time when that, the whole, we weren't in NIL yet, but we were in guys transferring and going from one program to another. So he knew how to speak to guys. He knew how to say, you know what? I've been at every single level. And what I embraced and what I enjoyed about what Nolan talked about, what Coach Smith talked about was that, hey, it's okay. I went to Duke, but now I'm around black excellence now. And I can be in that world and operate under Coach K, and I can come to Memphis and operate under Coach Penny, and I can do my own thing here at Tennessee State. And why can't Tennessee State be great? And when he said it, man, it resonated. He was like, I told these guys in the locker room after Saturday's win at UT Martin to clinch the regular season championship, you guys just made history. You know what I mean? You made history at Tennessee State. This Tennessee State program will remember you for the rest of your lives and beyond because we set a record for most wins in the regular season. So now how much greater do we want to be, right? Let's continue to write that story. And when he talks like that at that stage and at that age, man, the sky's the limit for Coach Nolan Smith. And Tennessee State is fortunate to have him now. And every single moment that he's there from this point forward is going to be a blessing to have him. And he's a star on the rise for sure.
The Tigers have their first regular season championship in 32 years. Nolan Smith has the best first-year record of any Tennessee State coach since 1960, and that's when Harold Hunter went 28-6. This is the best record, to your point, Mike, best record for any Tennessee State Tigers coach since they made the jump
Division
to
One,
D1. And as we take a look at the OVC bracket, you'll see that Tennessee State has the wonderful double bye. They'll end up playing one of either SIUE or Eastern Illinois or UT Martin. They ended up sweeping Martin. They split with the other two teams, so it looks like it's set up real nicely for them to win that game, advance to the semis, and then get to the OVC championship game. Here's a list. Winning the championship game gets them into the tournament. Here's a list of the men's programs that have made it to the round of 64, men's HBCU programs who've made it to the round of 64. It's been a few of them. Tennessee State has gone twice. If they win, they'll go 3 times. You see Texas Southern has gone 8. North Carolina A&T and Southern have each gone 7. Ronni, are you okay?
You see who on that list. You see who ain't on that list.
Who
you
on the
see
list?
Mississippi Valley State right
4
there?
times.
Yeah, hello.
4 times.
Hello. You don't see Grambling, do you?
Yes, we are.
You don't see
we just went.
Grambling went.
We
They
just
right
went.
there. You don't, Ronnie. You need thicker glasses if you don't see
you
Grambling
need some
right
medication
there.
in that.
It's
in those
a
glasses.
1, but
allergic.
Grambling did.
I'm allergic.
We been.
Okay.
We been. That wasn't the year I was sitting out on the team, but we went. You know what I'm saying? We just went 2 years ago because Zach Edey put us out of the tournament when he was with Purdue.
As we get ready, as we get ready for March Madness, Mike, state of HBCU basketball, where do you think it is right now?
Yeah, when you look at the MEAC, right? MEAC is always strong, so you know that Norfolk State is going to be a great team when it comes to that. Howard has certainly had a couple of runs over there in Bird Gym. From that standpoint, you go up and down the East Coast, basketball is big. Football is bigger in the South. Basketball is bigger on the East Coast. But where it is right now, Tennessee State will be able to remind people of how much talent is in this league. They don't just go out there and get lucky and play. When you see that team, CJ, you put me on to them. Like, you mentioned it, and I was like, I need to check these dudes out. Next thing I know, they winning the championship. So they're going to be a team that's going to be relentless, ball pressure, turn people over, and just athletic up and down the court. I'm looking forward to seeing them play and make their own stand.
Got dudes who can score, got player of the year in the OVC.
Can defend.
As we get ready for March Madness, here's a bit of a cheat sheet to get you started on conference championships at the D1 level for everybody, for MEAC, SWAC, men's and women's. I do believe starts on the 9th. Here's some things you might want to know. Jackson State's Deshaun Ruffin is a top 5 scorer in the nation. And as of when I did this on Monday. As of today, he's top 3. He's only 0.1 of a point away from being second leading scorer in the nation. 23.9 points per game. Phenomenal hooper right there. Howard's men's basketball leads MEAC in a bunch of different categories: points per game, opponents' points per game, scoring margin. Okay. Howard is setting up for a really nice into their season and potential March run. 3 D2 men's basketball programs are in the top 10 in opponents' points per game at the HBCU level, showing that defense can be played at that level. On the women's side of things, Zanaya Thomas of Howard there's a lot of Howard going on. Leads the MEAC in scoring and field goal percentage, and Alabama A&M's women are on a 16-game win streak. Their last loss came January 1st to who?
It definitely better not be who I think it is.
Who?
You're not setting us up for this.
Who
Come
is
on,
it?
man.
Who-
You're going to have to turn her
who was
mic
the
off.
last- who was the
You're going to
last
have to
team
turn her
beat
mic off
Alabama
if they
A&M,
beat them.
Mike?
Pull it up.
Ronnie, who was the last
Was
team?
it the,
I
was
want
it-
a graphic.
Was it,
You
the,
want a
was it the
graphic?
faith of a mustard seed? Was it the
Was it?
faith of the mustard seeds that got him?
Pull up a
Mississippi
graphic.
Valley State beats Alabama
damn.
A&M.
Pull it up. Pull it up.
January 1st, and that's the
Kyra, what a
last
graphic.
loss for the Bulldogs.
What a graphic.
on the women's side of
Pull it
things.
out.
Ronnie, again, since you're the one that's been closest out of everybody in the studio to making the big dance, what you get to this time of the year, what does it feel like? Tell us about your quest to get to the big dance, Ronnie.
We always had a spring break. So no, seriously. Like
Getting
a
to
couple
the big-
times,
to the big tournament.
a couple times we done made it to the like SWAC playoff tournament, and we got a chance to play at UAB, and it's really cool. Like we ate good. That was, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like not to stunt on Valley, but like
Right.
that one game during the SWAC playoffs, we ate phenomenal.
Yeah.
And that was other than that. Chick-fil-A, Olive Garden. I don't even eat Olive Garden no more because of that. Like,
That conference tournament food hit different, huh?
What was the conference tournament food?
I ate
It was
steak.
conference tournament, yeah.
I could order
came to
steak.
Birmingham,
We didn't have like a $15 limit or anything like that.
Yeah.
I ate good.
Yeah.
I ate good. Then we went out there and played well.
Okay.
We ain't make it far, but we played well.
Do you got a conference tournament win under your belt?
I think no.
No. Okay.
Oh, you said a conference tournament?
conference tournament
No,
win.
absolutely
Okay.
not. Absolutely not. Jackson State dominated them from 2018. From 2018 to 2022, it was Jackson State and Southern University. Southern had a whole different type of team. Like they was a team they'll press you all day, and then once you get out that trap, they gonna follow you. Jackson State just had all type of scores from every like that girl who made it to the WNBA. She was like 6'5". Like all they did was lob her the basketball every game, and I was 5'4", so you can't teach height. Like you can't teach height. But no, shout out to them SWAC schools. Like SWAC is different. I tell everybody this, like, yeah, the MEAC good, OVC good, but when you come into SWAC, like, you gotta be athletic, you gotta be fast, you gotta be able to play as intense as they are. And I think when we play those money games, those bigger schools, bigger D1 programs, they get a chance to see that. Like, yeah, we might beat them, but we gotta really play hard in order to beat these teams because we don't got nothing to lose. So, But yeah, shout out to those teams.
All in all, it was a good experience.
It was fun.
Getting to the conference tournament is fun.
It's fun. Like I got the shirts, the swag that they give you. Shout out to swag. Shout out to swag.
And she ate good.
And she ate good. She wanted to make that clear immediately. She ate good. She ate good. We got a new segment we're going to debut. HBCU Huddle Factoids. Factoid of the week. Ronnie, what you got for us?
So on this day and on March 3rd, we found that, I found, but it's a we because we're a team. I found that the first black man to receive a patent in the United States was Leon L. Thomas. Let me make sure that I said that right. I thought we was going to get a graphic. Kyra, I ain't gonna say nothing though.
There it is, right there.
Bam, Thomas L. Jennings. I do apologize. I said Thomas, but
it take a while sometimes. Shout out Black downstairs.
Sometimes, but no. So this was the original plan was destroyed. So we don't see like I couldn't find anything on what the original plans looked like, but as what they described was what we now use for dry cleaning. So when y'all go to the store and y'all get y'all dry cleaners and y'all laundry done, shout out Thomas L. Jennings, the first black man to do so, you know?
Shout out Thomas L. Jennings, man. We got more to get to on the other side. You don't want to miss it. You're listening to HBCU Huddle right here on Grind City Media.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
Jeff Dunham. You're the other white meat.
How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it.
I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
Now that's the new edition way. I feel like there's another level we can take it to.
What you think, Mike?
2 steps ahead of you, Slick.
What's good, bro?
What you doing, man?
I'm in.
Woman, you don't even know what I'm getting ready to ask you. Here's the vision. All 3 of us on the same stage every night.
Gonna be crazy.
No barriers, no separation.
It'll be like 9 kings and a queen.
The next level starts now.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Big Ben Bennett, do you have your new football coach over in Nashville?
We do, yes. Robert Saleh. This is why I'm stoked. Starting in 2019, number 2 total defense, number 5 total defense, number 3 total defense, number 4 total defense, number 3 total defense, number 3 total defense. This dude's going to have a good defense. Like, he's going to be able to turn their defense around, which has obviously been an issue.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Welcome back in, everybody. CJ Hurt, Ronni, Mike.
I did not.
We are pleased now. We are continuing our HBCU Huddle Spotlight. We took a look at Morehouse. We've done Spelman. We've done Clark Atlanta. We've done Clark Atlanta. Now we're going to go up a little bit. We're going to do Howard this week. Pleased to be joined by Shamikia Adkins, Howard University, class of 2004. She is the Community Engagement Manager at United Way of the Mid-South, HBCU Empowerment Recipient 2026. Shamikia, how's it going, man?
During Women's History Month. During Women's History Month.
We love women on this show, Ronni.
Thank you.
We love them. Look, I got the pictures to prove it.
Look at you gonna bring up that picture.
Look. Black, give me the picture. Give me the Black. Look, it's 2 of them right there. It's Ronni and it's the homie Black. Shout out to Black, baby. All right, Shamikia, let's get things started. Thank you again for joining us. Why did you decide to attend Howard? You're from Michigan originally, and you make your way to Howard. Why?
I made my way to Howard because I longed to have a support system and to have some place where I culturally belonged. I didn't have to explain myself, my blackness, who's this black girl with these green eyes. We're all different. And going to Howard was like breathtaking to see all the melanin, all the difference. And it was embraced. You know, I was embraced there and I loved it. And that's why I wanted to go to Howard.
Awesome. So you get to Howard. What was it like being on campus? You were there 2000 to 2004?
2001. I started at a JUCO. Okay. And then I went to Howard. It was beautiful again. Beautiful to see the sea of black, right? Yeah. To see all the things. It was culture shock because if you know, most HBCUs are in the hood. So driving up to Howard, I was like, oh, mama. Did me make a wrong turn? And she was like, no, because I went to Howard sight unseen.
Okay.
Like, I just knew it was Washington, D.C. I didn't do a visit. I just made a choice that being home was not it.
Gotcha.
And I had to get out, and someone said Howard has a great school of communications, and I said, sign me up. And that was the only school I applied to out of my JUCO. I was like, it's either Howard or bust.
Okay.
I'm going to figure it out. And so we're driving up, and I'm I'm like,
That's the thing about HBCUs. Like you said, they are oases in the hood or just in middle of nowhere.
Exactly.
You know, you went to Howard, Tuskegee, Mississippi Valley State, Grambling. We tend to be in the middle of nowhere, where there's one gas station, maybe a grocery store, and that's it. I do enjoy those types of things about HBCUs.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to ask, how has you spoke about how you embraced your Black culture at Howard, but how has Howard prepared you for the other side of the world that doesn't really embrace us, but they accept us?
One thing I love about Howard is you're not gonna choose to not embrace me and accept me. Howard has taught me if the door isn't open, you build the door, you walk through it. You make it to where you can't ignore me because I'm here and my greatness is showing you that I'm here, right? So Howard prepared me to be able to walk through those doors confidently and take no for an answer. And so no matter what I do, if I have to pivot, I pivot, right? You make those changes. But professionally, no is not an answer. I can't is not an answer. You're just going to do it. And you're going to be exceptional at it. And you're going to make people recognize you and accept you and for what you bring to the table.
Shamikia, when you go back to, you said you were from Michigan, right? What part of Michigan?
Grand Rapids.
Okay, so it wasn't Detroit.
It wasn't Detroit.
You said you embraced the Black. I'm like, hold on, Detroit's got some. Detroit's
does.
pretty Black, but it wasn't Detroit.
It wasn't
Grand
Detroit.
Rapids,
It was
right?
Grand Rapids. It's a mixture of folks there.
I got you. And then so when you left Detroit, when you left Grand Rapids to go to Howard after JUCO, how did you know, or when did you know what you wanted to study? And once you got to Howard, how did you sort of find yourself? What was it? What were the events going on, or what was it like on the yard? And when did you sort of blossom at Howard into who you were?
I don't think it was my first year. I think I was still figuring it out. I don't think it was until my second year, and I was sort of embraced by different professors and trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And I decided, okay, communications is really it for me. And I had an emphasis in radio at the time. At first I started in film.
HUR.
There you go, WHUR.
Yeah.
I started off in film because somehow I had an idea that I wanted to be the next Hype Williams and make music videos. And then when that got, I was like, that might not be it. Let's switch. And so when I started to work in radio and intern with HUR and then be over the student radio station, WHBC, I was like, this is it. This is where I need to be. I need to be here. I need to be doing this. And so that's when it clicked for me once I got to be hands-on. Right. And that's the beauty of HBCUs, right? You get those hands-on experiences. You get those professors that are in those fields that can be like, oh, yeah, you got a good niche. This is where you're supposed to be. And so that was when it clicked for me.
And what, if I can follow up, what years were you there? What years?
2001 to 2004.
Okay. So Shy had already come through by then.
Yep.
Shy was already,
Shy was gone.
Shy was gone by then.
Wait, Ronni saying, yeah, Ronni, you know Shy?
I
know she don't know Shy.
I was one.
You don't know if I ever fall in love again?
We'll walk her through it.
She tried.
Yep, that one.
Oh, keep going.
Oh, no, I can't. No.
So by that time,
I think that was close.
It's close, but I don't think it's it.
I want to say Taraji had already come and gone by then. Felicia Rashad obviously was already gone by then. Puffy was already gone by then. But what's my man, Black Panther? You might have overlapped with him.
No.
He was gone by then too?
Chadwick was gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So as you can see, like, it's a whole bunch of
the
lineage and so who was there among the contemporaries when you were
Shamikia Adkins.
Yes.
I was there.
There's one more. Kanji Anthony was gone by then. Are you familiar with Kanji?
She was gone.
Kanji Anthony in WMC anchor. She's now with a different station now, but she was a Howard alum too. So yeah.
So there are some great people. So Stephanie Brown James, she runs. She's very big in the political scene, and she was there while I was there. Meredith Moore, my good friend, she runs her own public relations firm. She was there.
Okay.
I'll save this one. Lance Gross, you might know him from all the Medea stuff, and he was there while I was there. Somebody needs a fan.
Kyra, you didn't hear Kyra. Kyra let out a guttural.
She needs a fan. Are you okay?
Yeah, it was a Lance.
He was there. Antoine, but I'm going to give his last name, Bethea. He played in the NFL. He was there while I was there. Olympian. He ran track and field and did the hurdles. David Oliver, I want to say. He was there. So we had a lot of greatness. One thing about Howard, you might not see it in the moment, but it's greatness in the making. There are some big people, right? There's some greatness. There are some showstoppers and some historians in the making at Howard. And Howard builds them, chisels them out, and sends us out into the world.
That's awesome. Howard is unique for a lot of different reasons, for a million different reasons. One of the cool things about Howard, though, is that it is in the nation's capital. What was that experience like, being college age at the time you were there? The Bush presidency was going on. Katrina had just happened, getting into politics at a young adult age, being in the national capital. Excuse me. What was that like for you?
It was different. I've never been a big political scene person, but when you're in DC, you sort of got to be thrown into it, right? And so you sort of got to learn the lingo and figure it out. One thing Howard is known for is his activism and sit-ins and the Stokely Carmichaels and all of that. And so you get your taste of that, right? So you get into it. You don't like a policy, hey, we're going to the Capitol. You got your picket sign, let's go. I mean, so you're in it. During that time I was there was a lot. There was, like you said, Katrina. There was this bad things that happened. But again, your resilience is what keeps you there. Your support system, that community, that sense of belonging is what keeps you at Howard and wants you to stay. Because there were significant things. There was the sniper during that time.
The DC sniper.
There was 9/11 during that time. There was anthrax during that time. And so my mom called me every single one and was like, you ready? The U-Haul will come for you. Are you ready? And I was like, I'm here for a purpose.
I'm getting my national tragedies mixed up. Katrina happened when I was in undergrad, 05. 9/11 happened in 2001.
I was going to let you have it.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have. You shouldn't. Feel free to correct me. Keepers of the 306. Can you tell me more about that? What is that? How did that come to be? How did the partnership with the National Civil Rights Movement Museum, work out?
So Keepers of 306 was to get the next generation of community conscious young professionals involved in the Civil Rights Museum. And so I was in New Memphis Institute, and we sort of had a sit-in of sorts, me and like 7 other people, and we're like, this is the mission we want to do. It were called your capstone projects. So you had a project, you worked with that National Civil Rights Museum for a short time, and you helped them fix a problem. For them at the time, it was engaging young professionals to get them engaged in the museum. And so that's where Keepers of 306 came about, to engage the next generation of civically conscious young people to get engaged in the mission of the Civil Rights Museum and what happened there and how to move it forward.
How can people get more information on it? How can people get involved with the work?
I think they should contact the museum.
Okay.
I think there's information on their website. I'm sure they're always looking for ways to get you engaged, whether it's 306 or whether it's just in a way to get you engaged with the museum to help them grow, to help them get the message out and expand.
Shamikia, thank you so much for taking time out and joining us.
No problem.
We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. Before we go to break, let me tell you guys about a pretty cool event taking place in Memphis on March 20th at First Baptist Church on Broad Ave. You can witness a live musical performance by the acclaimed Morehouse College Glee Club during their spring 2026 tour. Experience the power, position, and passion of the world-renowned Morehouse College Glee Club as they take the stage for their highly anticipated spring tour. It's sure to be an unforgettable evening. You can scan that QR code for ticket details. You can also go to Eventbrite for ticket information. We'll be right back. We got more to get to. We got our Pick 6 favorite Michael Jackson songs. We'll talk some about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees for 2026 and so much more right here on HBCU Huddle in the Built Ford Tough Studios on Grind City Media.
That's the new edition way.
I feel like there's another level we can take it to.
What you think, Mike?
2 steps ahead of you, Slick.
What's good, bro?
What you doing, man?
I'm in.
Woman, you don't even know what I'm getting ready to ask you.
Here's the vision. All 3 of us on the same stage every night.
Gonna be crazy.
No barriers, no separation.
It'll be like 9 kings and a queen.
The next level starts now.
Big Bennett, do you have your new football coach over in Nashville?
We do, yes. Robert Saleh. This is why I'm stoked. Starting in 2019, number 2 total defense, number 5 total defense, number 3 total defense, number 4 total defense, number 3 total defense, number 3 total defense. This dude's going to have a good defense. Like, he's going to be able to turn their defense around, which has obviously been an issue.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
I want to give Jock Landale some freaking love, bro. The dude been balling out of his mind.
Jock's a good player. Jock Landale's been great for the Grizzlies. He has just been, in his own words, miscast.
Yeah, but this has been the best career.
If he's your backup 5, he has been just, and even thrown into a situation that he wasn't expecting to be thrown into. Yeah. He has been outstanding.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Duke is suing their quarterback because Darian Menza announced he was entering the transfer portal last Friday. So Duke said, no, you're not.
I'm all for NIL. I'm all for player freedom to transfer and player empowerment. But just saying, I signed the contract, but the contract doesn't matter. I don't understand how that works.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
You don't even need them joints, Ronnie. You don't need them.
You don't even need them. Ain't nobody trying to
I
get
like
you.
hearing Kyra.
Oh, well, Kyra not. You guys can keep talking, Ronnie, if you want.
No.
Okay. Welcome back in HBCU Huddle. Ronnie, CJ, Mike, got a great pick 6. We're going to talk some about the Michael Jackson movie, Michael. It comes out April 24th of this year. The Sonic Boom, they did a tremendous medley performance of Michael's greatest songs, getting into the movie. This is Southern's band, the Human Jukebox. This is them. So they did one. Sonic Boom of the South did one as well. The movie's going to be a biopic. We get those musical biopics from time to time. Ronnie, you caught the very, very end of Michael Jackson. I caught the middle part. Mike was around for the whole thing. When I say Michael Jackson, what comes up in your mind, Mike?
The greatest entertainer to ever do it, right? The greatest entertainer to ever do it. And, you know, he was a complicated guy, right? He was a complicated figure. But, the greatest concert I ever went to was 1987 Bad, when Bad came out.
You went?
I was there.
Must be
this
nice.
was when, you know, I was 12, 13 years old, man. And, you know, the tickets were expensive even back then. And he came to your city and he stayed for like 4 days or 5 days. So every arena he went to, he was there for the week. And every single show was packed, sold out well in advance. And Bad had just come out, so he was coming off of the Thriller success. He was the greatest entertainer in the world, and I got a chance to go to that concert. And you really saw people passing out, crying, and just like, man, when he came on stage and he threw the hat into the audience, it was a riot going to the hat, right? And I mean, it was just, I'm sitting there, you know, young teenage, you know, Michael Wallace at that point, and I'm like, am I really looking, is this dude real? Like, you just had to, you couldn't imagine that this was really Michael Jackson. And, you know, I say that now, and I remember every stage of that concert. I remember how I felt, and there was never a concert that topped. I've been to many great concerts, But that Michael Jackson one will always be the number one.
Do you have a favorite couple of songs that he did, or a couple of songs that stood out the performance-wise at that concert?
I remember vividly "Wanna Be Starting Something" because that's what he came out to.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, you know, you get the anticipation, you build up, and you're like, okay, you hear it, you see this, you know, like the lights go out, it's dark, pitch dark, and then next thing you know, this digital board comes up out of the stage. And it's like a silhouette of him walking out with the high heel white socks on and the shoes. And you don't see anything but just the silhouette, the computer generated walkout. And then next thing you know, boom, like, you know, fireworks go off, the lights come up. This dude's jumping up from the middle of the stage. And it's like, and you're like, oh man. And it was like, oh my God. So the whole time I'm like this, the whole time for 2 hours. And so that was it right there from that standpoint, man. And then, you know, obviously Billie Jean when that came on and he did the moonwalk. But yeah, those two songs stood out.
Yeah, Michael, the movie, not you, Michael.
Yeah,
but the movie's called Michael, again, comes out April 24th. Antoine Fuqua is the director. He directed Training Day, Brooklyn's Finest, Emancipation, among other high-profile films. Also, he did quite a bit of music videos. He did The Kissing Game and I Can't Wait Another Minute by High Five. He also did Gangsta's Paradise and a bunch of other ones as well. I think he did a couple of Toni Braxton music videos. Also, this is I'm looking forward to singing this, and because there's some HBCU flavor, because Michael is using the best bands in the land to sort of highlight Michael Jackson's greatness, we figured now would be as good a time as any to share with you our pick sixes. Ronni, we'll let you get things started here this week with your 6 favorite Michael Jackson songs.
My 6 favorite. First of all, these are not in order, Michael. These are not in order. Rest in peace. You know, but Man in the Mirror, y'all, this song right here and my number one song made me self-reflect. Like these were the songs that was like, okay, I see why he's one of the greatest. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Man in the Mirror was it. Number 5, Beat It, Beat It, Beat It. You know, I think that's gonna be on everybody. I ain't taking a peek into it. I ain't look. Number 4.
The fit and Beat It is nice. We still wear those. We still find people trying to wear those red jackets.
They always wear during. First of all, during Halloween, Michael Jackson all the time. I actually know a couple Michael Jacksons, and they parents' name is not Jackson. Their last name not Jackson, and I asked them like,
so it's like Michael Jackson Jenkins.
No, their name is Michael Jackson.
What's the last name though?
Jackson.
Oh, okay.
And I asked, I'm like,
it's illegal to give somebody a name that ain't.
Is it? I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
You asked them though. What you ask them?
They folks named him after Michael Jackson, and I ain't think at the time I was a kid. I didn't think Michael Jackson was really that like influential, but now that I look back at it, I'm like, it makes sense. It makes sense. Number 3. I wanna rock with you. Oh, y'all, he was so Number 2, I would have been one of them girls, I ain't gonna lie. Thriller is it. Just Dance, Thriller. I love playing the Wii and get on Just Dance. And Thriller is one of the favorite songs to do it to.
Michael Jackson, before you get to your number 1, Rock With You. It's just Michael Jackson up there. Not even like really dancing for real. Not hitting us with the full Michael.
Nah.
He just up there, just little sweat, just a little sweat, and some lights coming up. He got the glitters on. That's all. And Michael's a bad man, boy.
That's it. Number 1, my number 1. I think this is the most important song on my list, and I think it means a lot with what's going on in today's world. They don't care about us, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
You know,
that's an interesting list too. That's a good mix of lists too. Yeah.
They don't care about us. Shot in Brazil, I want to say in Rio. Couldn't get permits to shoot. Rio had where he wanted to shoot at high gang activity. Rio, Brazil was like, no, don't shoot there. Shoot someplace else. Michael like, no, I want to shoot here.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
He was a gangster.
They told him what the problem was. Mike went to the
gangsters,
the head of the gangs in the area and said, yo, I got a shoot coming. I don't want no problems. We'll give everybody jobs, put everybody in the videos. This day needs to go smoothly. They said, Michael, no problem, dog. We got you.
That's it.
We got you.
Who else can do that?
Yeah.
Very
it ain't gonna never be another artist who could pull that off in a different country. I ain't talking about going to California.
Yeah, in a different country.
In a different country.
Across
this
the world.
man making moves.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Michael Jackson.
Absolutely. Mike, we'll get yours on the other side.
Okay.
Before we go to break, though, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees 2026 have been announced. Lauryn Hill, Wu-Tang Clan, Mariah Carey, Sade, New Edition, Luther Vandross, Pink, Shakira, Phil Collins, Oasis, The Black Crowes, Jeff Buckley, Melissa Etheridge, Billy Idol, INXS, Iron Maiden, and Joy Division in New Order. I'll give each of you 3. I'll give each of you 3 to put in. All right? And you tell me who gets in this year. Who wants to go first? Mike, I'll let you go.
I'll go first. Sade.
Sade gets in. 1.
Sade gets in. New Edition gets in.
2.
Luther Vandross.
3. All right. Ronni.
Lauryn Hill.
All right.
New Edition. Mariah Carey.
Okay. All right.
That's my girl right there.
I love Mariah.
Man,
Mike loves Sade.
Yeah.
Oh, Luther. I didn't know he looked like that back then.
Yeah, Luther was pulling them also, man.
Yeah,
Luther was a handsome devil. Huh?
Huh?
Oh, my 3. I will go Mariah Carey. I'll go New Edition.
Okay.
And I know nothing about this man. If he came in here right now, slapped me, and said, hey, my name is Phil Collins, and walked out of here, I'd be like, hey, y'all, some random dude named Phil Collins just slapped me. All I know about Phil Collins is he did the Tarzan soundtrack to the movie, and it was incredible. Phil Collins got to get in, dog. You'll be in my heart.
I ain't gonna lie, Tarzan really wasn't.
Phil Collins is legit though. He's deserving. He's definitely deserving.
You stop it.
Yep.
Tarzan was not
That
really a good
soundtrack
movie.
was incredible.
Not really a good movie.
The soundtrack?
It was decent.
Decent. Whatever, Ronni.
We got Lion King.
Yeah, we also got Tarzan too.
We got Lion King.
That
I'm not a fan
soundtrack is
of
incredible.
Tarzan sucked.
Oh, whatever. You stop it.
This man was raised by gorillas.
I don't care about the story. I'm talking about the soundtrack. Ronnie, you got me hot in here. Listen, we got to go to break. When we get back, Mike is going to share his pick 6. Black is going to share hers. I'll share mine. We got more Michael Jackson talk on the other side right here on HBCU Huddle.
Duke is suing their quarterback because Darian Menza announced he was entering the transfer portal last Friday. So Duke said, no, you're not.
I'm all for NIL. I'm all for player freedom to transfer and player empowerment. But just saying, I signed the contract, but the contract doesn't matter. I don't understand how that works.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Now that's the New Edition way.
I feel like there's another level we can take it to.
What you think, Mike?
2 steps ahead of you, Slick.
What's good, bro?
What you doing, man?
I'm in.
Woman, you don't even know what I'm getting ready to ask you. Here's the vision. All 3 of us on the same stage every night.
Gonna be crazy.
No barriers, no separation.
It'll be like 9 kings and a queen.
The next level starts now.
Big Ben Bennett, do you have your new football coach over in Nashville?
We do, yes. Robert Saleh. This is why I'm stoked. Starting in 2019, number 2 total defense, number 5 total defense, number 3 total defense, number 4 total defense, number 3 total defense, number 3 total defense. This dude's going to have a good defense. Like, he's going to be able to turn their defense around, which has obviously been an issue.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
How are you able to release and have an instrumental song become a huge deal?
And I forget who the disc jockey was, but he put the wrong side on. He put the Green Onions by mistake and played the B side instead of the A side.
No!
And that's when the change happened. These people started to call the station and say, play that song again.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Jeff Dunham, artificial artificial intelligence in his all-new tour.
Just a ham. You're the other white meat. How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it. I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jefftudham.com.
Is she?
Welcome back. HBCU Huddle.
AKA
CJ, Mike,
Yep.
Ronni.
Yep.
More Michael Jackson talk on the other side again.
Yes. Here we go.
Michael the movie comes out in April. Sonic Boom of the South, The Human Jukebox. Both of those historic bands did interpretations and did performances of Michael Jackson songs that the movie's social media accounts threw up there and posted. Really cool stuff. If you hadn't seen it, definitely go check it out. So we decided we do our 6 favorite Michael Jackson songs this week. Mike.
Yes.
Ronnie gave us hers. Let's take a look at yours, man.
I'm going straight off the wall, off the top right there. You got to go young Mike coming into his own as a solo artist right there. 6 off the wall. That was one of the best underrated albums of his whole catalog right there. Number 5, You Rock My World. I just love the beat of that song, up tempo. I love the fact that he and Chris Tucker got together on that and did that video together. That was cool. Billie Jean, number 4. Everybody who's my age or around that age knows exactly where they were the night when Motown 25 came out and came on TV and Michael Jackson hit the moonwalk in his performance to Billie Jean. It changed your whole landscape of what was imaginable as a kid. Number 3, Man in the Mirror, for everything you said, Ronnie. It just spoke to where we are as a conscious and as humans. Number 2, You Are Not Alone, the Lisa Marie Presley time. That's a beautiful song, man. And you know, when Michael died, that song was the one that resonated, posthumously after he died. I kept hearing that because it sounded like, it was just a great transition song for him. And then number 1, the greatest video ever made of Black culture from our time, back in the day, all the way through now. Eddie Murphy, Magic Johnson, Michael Jackson. Remember the time. That song changed the modern landscape of society in terms of how I look at Black culture. Michael was right in the middle of it right there.
Absolutely, absolutely. I did not know what Billie Jean was about until I was good and grown. I'd sing the song Billie Jean all the time. And Billie Jean, not my love. Just a girl said that I am looking not my... Like, sing,
you better get that paternity test, bro.
Sing the song all the time.
It's about a side chick, right?
Paternity.
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure.
It just never registered with me. I'm just singing Michael Jackson songs just to be singing the song.
The lyrics.
I just like the...
It happens sometimes.
Michael, the music video, Michael Jackson standing on the sidewalk as it lights up.
Just walking,
Oh, man.
That was tough.
It had nothing to do with what the lyrics were.
It had nothing to do.
Still don't know who the hell the dude was following Michael. Can somebody explain that to me? Who the detective was trying to follow
with the hat, with the Inspector Gadget hat?
What's going on here, Mike?
Yeah,
man. Those Michael Jackson. My aunt had VHSs. Ronnie, those are.
I know what a VHS is.
What do you put the VHS in?
In the thing.
What's it called? What's the thing called?
It's not a.
3 more letters.
Come on now.
It's not a. DVD.
It start with a V, not a DVD.
VCR?
No. There we go. You put the VHS in the VCR. Good.
See, I know.
So my aunt had.
Rugrats was in the orange giant. You know I knew that. Yeah.
My aunt had some of the Michael Jackson concerts. So that's how I know.
Okay.
That's how I got to watch Michael Jackson.
Still got them?
She's no longer with us, so I don't know where the hell they are.
You go find them.
I need to go. Well, I'll pray to my aunt and see if she sends me a message. Send me a burning bush like my child. Here's where the VHSs are. Maybe then I'll find them, Ronnie. But that's how. So you're talking about your concert experience. I'm watching that happen. Michael Jackson comes out on stage. And immediately people start passing out. Like, TT, what's wrong with them? She's like, man, that's Michael Jackson, boy. What you mean?
Why you passed
like, yeah, okay. Ambulances coming through. They carrying folks up out of there. The ones that ain't passing out, they crying them. They're shaking in jubilation, tears, all of that, man. Michael was a bad dude. All right, here we go. Here are mine. You Are Not Alone, number 6. Like you said, Mike, beautiful song. Wonderful song. Butterflies.
Yes, that was my
favorite love song.
Yes.
Yeah,
I love that
You got
song.
excited about it.
I did. That was on my honorable mention right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Number 4 for me, Remember the Time. Like all that chocolateness on screen.
Royalty.
My
Yes.
Eddie Murphy, Magic Johnson, Naomi Campbell, like all these beautiful black people on screen. And at the time, it's the 90s, so like it's better. Don't want to make it seem like it's not better. But at the time, the only rendition that I knew of ancient Egypt had a bunch of white people in it, right? Like it had white Cleopatra and a bunch of white people around, and for Michael Jackson to do that with all of that blackness, everybody hitting the dances and the moves. I have a pharaoh costume right now that I have. Yes, I do.
I've seen that. You wore it
because
here.
I've worn it. I wore it here for Halloween.
There we go. Okay, yeah. I know I saw you in it.
Hit the Michael Jackson move. Yeah, man. Definitely because of that. Number 3 for me. Man in the mirror, like you said, makes you reflect. If I'm in the right mood, it'll make me cry. It'll make me cry.
I ain't gotta be in the mood.
Every now and then.
Make that change.
I'm
man.
a cry.
Man,
Make that change.
My daddy was playing that song during Barack Obama when he became president. Like
Oh,
that was
wow.
one of the man. Y'all gonna make me.
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
All right, number 2 for me. Love me a good nasty song, Dirty Diana. Come on now.
When I saw that on your list, I was like,
Man.
that's so CJ right there. He
Man.
had us all the way through until that's the CJ song right there.
The guitar come through here.
Yeah.
That guitar
Yeah.
hitting. Mike talking about groupies? You think Michael don't know about groupies trying to get in there? Come on, Michael, you a bad boy. And Smooth Criminal. So my aunt had I forget what the name of the movie was, but it was a whole Michael Jackson movie where Michael and a bunch of kids running around trying to save the world. The kids running around trying to see what Michael Jackson up to. And that is when I first see Smooth Criminal. And so I see Smooth Criminal, and it's like a 15-minute long, because you know Michael
the
was
first
gonna
video,
do,
it
was going to
Yeah,
do
it
a
was.
production, and it was like a 15-minute long whole ordeal. And when Michael, you talk about the moonwalk, for you, the first time I saw Michael lean,
that was Smooth Criminal.
I ain't gonna lie. Damn it. It's only one person that I done seen do that lean, and that was Sierra in Body Party.
Oh.
When she did it with the mic, she did the lean with the mic, even though it was fake.
Yeah.
But that lean Michael Jackson did.
You know, it's stuff in the shoes. That's how he's able to lean. I can't tell you how many times I done busted my face falling flat trying to lean
It's
like
stuff
Mike.
in the shoes.
And the stage too. Yeah. Like the stage, because it's like it's pulling you.
Y'all don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin my childhood.
Nah,
Don't
that
ruin
was
my
big time.
childhood.
He did that in the concert. Because Smooth Criminal was on Bad. So that was a new song. It's funny how now you look at it. Bad was new. And he did it and he leaned forward and came back up, and it was like, wow. Like he's
That's
always
a
doing
bad
something that
man.
nobody
That's
else has
a
ever
bad
done.
man right there.
And now you see like Usher do it, Chris Brown does it. They don't do it the same.
Listen. Love some Usher. Love some.
Oh, we gotta get the Blacks list.
Oh, my bad.
We gotta get Blacklist.
You love some Usher.
But there ain't gonna be another performer like Michael Jackson. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Like that's it. That was my statement.
Black.
Here we go.
We got like 2 minutes.
The
we got like
Blacklist.
2.5 minutes. Bad.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's go. 5.
Working day and night.
Oh, Kyra going back. Black going back.
That's a good
Black
one.
going back to her mama and them.
That you know her mama and them was playing.
That's what
you
I'm
know they
saying.
playing it. Dirty Diana.
wow.
Dirty Diana number 4.
I'm disappointed in you, Kyra.
What? That's a good song. Beat it.
Beat
Come
it,
on now.
okay.
Beat
I
it
get
number
that.
3.
Mm-hmm. Pretty Young Thing.
PYT. Honorable mention. Almost made mine.
Yes,
Pretty Young
yes.
Thing, boy.
Yes. That's a sleeper on Thriller. That's a sleeper on the Thriller album. Yep.
And number 1.
Rock with you. Rick with you.
Rick with you.
Rick with you.
Rock with you. Rick
That's
with you.
not on me.
Rock with you. Rick with
This
you.
one's not my fault.
Rick
Say
with
Rick with you to rock
Rick
with you.
with you.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, man. That's
Good
a good
list,
list. That's a
man.
good list.
Good
We want to
list.
hear. We want your list.
Yeah.
So at the bottom of the video, YouTube or on the Grind City Media app, wherever you're watching this at, leave a comment. Tell us your 6 favorite Michael Jackson songs. Honorable mention time. PYT was on mine. Mike, you shared
I told
yours.
you, which was you had them on yours.
Yeah, it was Butterflies.
Butterflies, yes.
Butterflies.
Yes,
Ronnie,
yes.
did
I
you
would
have
say
it?
it was on your list. Not Man in the Mirror. It was
'Cause you had Man in the Mirror on
Yeah,
yours.
it was another.
You Are Not Alone.
Yeah, You're Not Alone.
Yeah.
I am here with you.
Complicated, man. Complicated, man. Like real quick.
No.
I know we got to get out of here, man. But like when you think about Michael's legacy overall, does the end tarnish what happened throughout the 40 years that he was the most famous athlete in the world?
No.
Athlete, most famous entertainer in the world.
No.
Not at all.
what I'm young. What happened at the end of the?
Just the trials and the
As far as like the kid
children
place
and all that. Yeah,
the kid place. Until I see evidence.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's
Until
tough.
I see evidence, because it's so many times where the industry has tried to make it seem like, what it wasn't.
Right,
but I've had people, like, I've seen interviews where those same kids came out and said, oh no, Michael protected us. Especially with the whole Epstein and stuff, like, so, but no, I don't think, no. In my opinion,
There's
no.
a clock right there in the corner. We'll holler at y'all next time. HBCU Huddle for Mike, for Ronnie. I'm CJ for Black Downstairs. We'll talk to you later.